Wonderful good afternoon. Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about how to improve your trading psychology, and I'm really happy that you're here, including the following topics. What is basically trading psychology, how to improve your trading psychology, and how does bias affect your trading, your personal trading. And I want to give you some tips to avoid emotional trading. So make sure that you stay until the end of this webinar, when I'll be showing you how you can follow your trading plan, and with that, how you can avoid trading by doing trading education. So yes, this is me. My name is Markus Gabel, and I'm a professional analyst, speaker, trading and life coach. And yes, I love trading. I'm a real trader with real accounts. And I've been trading in the global markets for over 22 years right now. Basically, not only trading, investment, more than 22 years right now. More information about myself you will find on my trading, my homepage. In this webinar series, Trading Spotlight, I'm partnering with Edmund Markets, which is a Forex and CFD broker that offers trading on over 8,000 different financial instruments through one of the world's best trading platforms, MetaTrader 5. And finally, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like this video, share it with others, traders, and subscribe so you will never miss an episode. And by the end of this webinar, I want to give you an invitation to our wonderful Trading Spotlight community. So please remember that I'm a German guy. My English is German as well, but I do all my effort that you can understand what that you understand what I try to explain. And today, let's talk about psychology. And today you can see on the lower side, trade responsibility, 79 of retail investors' accounts lose money. Last month we had 76%, and now in the previous month, the last month, we rose to 79%. So what's the matter, Jesus? That's a question I always ask for myself. Is it so hard to stick to my rules? What is the big challenge that people lose so much money? Almost 80% of all traders lose money. It's not special about Admiral Markets, of course. This is an amazing, awesome trader, awesome broker. And I'm really happy and I'm so grateful that I may work with Admiral Markets. But almost 80%, so 79%, guys, in my opinion, is too much. That's too much people, they lose money. And this is one of the reasons why it's a little bit my part in this Trading Spotlight community to talk about trading psychology. And today we want to talk about how you can improve your trading psychology. And you can see it on the lower side. We know most retail traders lose money when trading. But why? What is the real reason? Is it about missing a strategy, or it is a lack of education? Maybe, sure, this might be some of the reasons. But the main reason is that most of traders underestimate the psychology involved in trading. If you have any questions about this, the chat box and the question box, guys, is open. It's on my right side. So this is my camera here on the right side. There is the question box, and I can see all of you. I'm really grateful and happy that you share your lifetime with me today, this afternoon. It's Wednesday, Marcus time, Please feel free to ask what drives you crazy. Ask me whatever you want based on that, what we talk about today. And I know most of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I know you are struggling with the same, and you fight the same fights like me in my past. And I would lie if I would say I have no fights today. I'm a man, I'm a human like you. I'm not better or less better than you. We are all the same. And my vision and my mission is to make you professional and to make you successful. And I'm sure you are able to become a successful trader. But my point is I can show you the way and maybe I can open the door, but you have to go by yourself. This is the point. So, and that's one of the reasons why we need to talk about this trading psychology. And please do that. Take my offer and ask whatever you want in the chat box so we can talk to each other. It's like a conversation. It's, yes, Admiral Markets and the team around trading Spotlight community, we are here for you. We want that you become successful in trading. So what do we mean exactly when we talk about trading psychology? Let's have a look on it. And this is most important. An official explanation about trading you can find in the internet is so-called trading psychology refers to a trader's mindset during their time on the markets. It can determine the extent to which they succeed in securing a profit, or it can provide an explanation as to why a trader incurred heavy losses. Innate human characteristics like biases and emotions play a pivotal role in trading psychology. So you see, psychology is always with you at the moment you open a chart, at the moment you want to make a trade, then the psychology is the pivotal role in your trading. And you always on the right side of the chart. And this is the big point. This is the real big deal in my opinion. You are always on the right side of the chart and you cannot know what will happen next. Yes, of course, you can work with strategies, you can work with rules, but it's always, guys, it is always the same procedure. You start with the right side of the chart and you cannot know what will happen there. And this is the big point in our trading psychology. And this is why we should focus on trading psychology. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, to learn some trading rules, Jesus, it's not the big deal. So I can give you my 4 rules. For example, you need a valid trend. You have to trade out of the correction, wait for the correction 38%, measured by the last movement, wait for a balanced candle and based on Heikin Ashi, and then use a really young trade, at least the 4th correction. That's 4 rules. I guess you are smart enough to read that and to follow that. But why is it that almost 80% lose money in trading? Why? There must be a reason. And the reason is you're on the right side of the chart. You cannot know what happened there or what will happen there. And on the right side, you only can work with probabilities. And this is the reason why trading psychology is the foundation of every trading success. And yes, I know we talked a lot of psychology the last weeks and months maybe, but we need to improve it. We need to push this number of losing accounts down. Let's do it together. Now it's our time. And for that, we need to improve, first of all, the trading psychology. First of all, we need to do that. So you see, the main focus of learning about trading psychology is to become aware of the various pitfalls that are associated with negative psychology traits and to develop more positive characteristics. So you see, there are a lot of pitfalls and negative trading psychology traits, and develop more positive characteristics. The focus is on development, and that, guys, needs time. So you see, in my opinion, the biggest trap you can fall in, or the biggest pitfall you can fall in trading, is to assume or to suppose that you become rich in a very fast and quick and easy way. Guys, I need to tell you the truth. It's not possible. You see, 80% fail in trading. 80% thought they can become successful in 1 month or maybe 3 months. It is not possible. Listen, a well-versed trader in trading psychology will generally not act on bias or emotions. It will not acting. And now ask yourself, this is my question to you. Do you feel any emotions when you want to open a trade? Yes or no? Let me guess. Maybe I think yes. Otherwise, you would be a robot. Are you a robot? I'm not. I hope you're not too. So you will feel emotions if you're on the right side of the chart. Therefore, such traders stand a better chance of yielding a profit during their time on the markets, or at the very least, of minimizing their losses. And this is the point. We have to control our losses. The profit will come at the moment if you stick to your rules, and at the moment you let the market decide how much money you will get. But this needs time. But to be honest, time, okay, this is a big secret, really big secret. Time doesn't exist. Did you know that? Time doesn't exist. Really. Every physician will determine that, or will confirm that. Time as itself doesn't exist. So this is a first pitfall. Beside, there doesn't exist a time frame. Maybe you choose 4-hourly chart. Did you know, or do you know, that in the book map doesn't exist a time frame? No, there's just only buyers, sellers, price, 3 rows, no more, no time, no time. So the software you use, press all the ticks from the book map in this time frame you choose. It's not the market. So you can choose 3 hours. Maybe you can choose 90 minutes. You can choose 3 minutes. I know traders, they choose 3 minutes. And I always ask, why do you choose 3-minute chart? Oh, it's the better one. Ah, okay. It's really interesting. I never would judge that. Of course, never. You can do whatever you want in trading, but never forget, if you have a look at the book map, there doesn't exist a time. Only the beginning in the morning and the end in the evening, or in Forex futures around the clock. There doesn't exist a time in the book map. So time doesn't exist. It's a question of perception. Why is it? For example, maybe you are sitting on the chair of your dentist and he makes a surgery on your teeth. How long does this 5 minutes feel? How long? Maybe you remember last time, it feels 5 minutes feels like an hour. Yes or no? Yes. Unless you love dentists. Oh, I don't. It's always painful. So, and now compare it with the time. You have a lovely weekend, or you have a lovely time with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend or whatever you have. How long does it feel? 1 hour. What kind of feeling do you have after a lovely weekend? You sit on Sunday evening in your flat and you say, oh my God, just over again. It was always Friday just right now. And now it's Sunday. So times flies away. And on the chair, on your dentist, 5 minutes feels like an hour or longer. Do you understand what I try to explain? Time doesn't exist. It's a question of perception. How do you feel the time? And we as traders, this is a big, big pitfall. We live in time. We live in 5-minute candles. We live in hourly candles. We live in 4-hourly chart candles. So I live from 8 to 12. I live from 12 to 4 p.m., from 4 to 8 p.m., from 8 to midnight, and then again 8 o'clock. So this is what is my mind. But basically, now it's Wednesday again. So last week, Wednesday, we saw each other already. And now it's Wednesday again. Do you feel how fast the time flies by? And this is the point. Time is a kind of perception. You need to understand, you have to think about that. And that's the point why I place you. And no, better, I beg you, don't waste your lifetime with seeking for the Holy Grail, with wasting your lifetime for using this one and using this one and using this one. No, Jesus, take your money, invest it in your education here at Admiral Markets, or better, choose for a coach and then learn it in a certain time. Stop looking for the Holy Grail. There doesn't exist the Holy Grail. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a guise of trading psychology. 80% of traders fail in trading because they are always looking for the next better setup, which makes no losses. That doesn't exist. Even you have a high profitable strategy like trend trading, you know, we have, how should I say, around 65, 72% of probability for a profitable strategy, but 70% doesn't mean 100%, which means from 10 trades, 7 trades are profitable and 3 not. They don't. And people don't fail in trading about the 7 trades they are profitable. Even they have different positive results. The 80% or 79 to be exactly, the 79% of trading accounts or people they fail in trading, they fail at the 3 trades they don't work. Because if you get a loss, it's the, how should I say, where is my friend Plumman? Are you there? Let's see. No, there's Plumman. Hi. We talked this morning to each other. Plumman is one of my students. Amazing. So big step forwards from him in this last time. And we talked this morning in a special coaching session to each other. If you make a loss, you think you make something wrong. This is the obvious cause. And this is the point. We people or human are always looking for the obvious cause, but you can make everything right, but at the end you will lose money. So what is the deeper cause of it? The obvious cause is you think you make something wrong, but you didn't. So what is the deeper cause of that? The deeper cause is trading is a game of probabilities. This is the deeper cause. You cannot make money with every single trade. And believe me, you waste your lifetime when you look every day for a better strategy. So you see the hourglass here behind of me. See this one? This hourglass is always in back of my webcam. You see it, and there is a special purpose on that. I want to remember you. I want to give you a reminder. This is your lifetime. So this hourglass takes 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, I can switch it off. I can move it, and it starts from the new 90 minutes. When the last sands and the last piece of your life hourly glass is fallen down, you move nothing. It's over. Finally, it's over. So, and this is the reason why I talk about trading psychology. And this is one of the most points. Don't waste your lifetime with trading. Trading is it's absolutely possible that you become successful. And this is my job, to make you successful in trading. But strategy is only just 10% of trading success. 90% is trading psychology. And that's the reason why we need to talk about such things like time. Time doesn't exist. It's a kind of perception. Never forget that, guys. All of us, we are different, which means trading psychology is different for every trader, as it's influenced by each individual's own emotions and biases. So what are some emotions which impact trading? The most important emotions are happiness, impatience, anger, fear, and pride, you know? So now we need to figure out how we can control all of these emotions to improve our trading. Just a short, quick question in between. We have one amazing lot of guys this afternoon here on this session. Can you give me just a short request? Are you satisfied with that, what I'm talking about? Do you understand? But the most important, are you happy with that, what I'm trying to explain to you? And if not, let me know, of course. It's completely okay if you are not satisfied with that. So while you type in your desk, type in your keyboard here, I want to continue. So let's figure out how we can control these points: happiness, impatience, anger, fear, and pride. And how we can improve our trading psychology with that. To improve your trading, you have to become aware of your own emotions, biases, and personality traits. And this is one of the big points. Become aware. This is a kind of my own awareness. Do you know what is the big problem with our mankind, with the people around of us? So there's a very interesting book from oh Jesus, how is it? Yeah, here. I love this book. It's a suggestion, I recommend this. This is Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. What does it mean? It's the secret to freedom and success. It's a kind of spirituality, yes, that's true. But how is it? Almost 98% of all people are sliding or were driven by the devil. They forget that it is allowed to think by yourself. Did you know that? You have the right to think by yourself. This is a question of awareness. The really awareness. And I beg you, please put on your minds. Use your intelligence. Wake up. Trading is not the big deal. The psychology beyond trading, that's the big deal. And therefore, this is what Napoleon Hill in his book wrote when he said, 98 of all persons are driven by a devil. They were sliding through the whole life without thinking by themselves. And that at the end of their life, they regret what they missed to do in their life. And they are complaining about everything what happened in their life, instead to check it and do it by yourself. And this is the point why I'm teaching you in that way. Put on, switch it on your minds and start to think by yourself. It's your choice if you say, is the glass half full or is it half empty? It's your choice. It's not the choice of the glass. And indeed, guys, it's the question, it's the concept of emptiness. Because people say, no, this glass is half of empty. And the other people said, no, this is half full. So what is right? You know, you remember, it's the same with the pen. For you and me, it's a pen. If a puppy dog come in and would bite on it, we would say it's a chew toy. It's a chew toy. So it's a question of perception. It's the concept of emptiness. It's empty. So the same with your mind. Use it. Wake up. Stop looking for the Holy Grail. Oh, Fernando, thank you very much. So remember, everything is your perception. This is what I told you. Everything comes from you. It's the thing with the pen. Again, I don't know how many of you are the first time here. And let me explain very quick. So what do you think this is? What is this thing? You will say, okay, it's a pen. But now imagine a puppy dog come in and I would show the puppy dog this thing, and what would this puppy dog would do with this thing? Okay, I would slough a little bit, spider, okay, it's a chew toy. So who is right? You or the dog? Who is right? Okay, you would say, okay, both of them are right. For me, it's a pen. For the dog, it's a chew toy. So now I would put this thing here and everybody go out. No people in this room, no dogs in this room, nobody is here. What is this thing in that moment? What is this thing? Nobody's in. What is it? Maybe you sit at home and say, I don't know, nothing. It could be both. But in that moment, it's nothing. Really, think about it. No one is there. It's nothing. And now imagine you come in, and your view comes in. Ah, look, that's a pen. But then the dog comes in and it would make this one, and the dog would bite on it. It's a chew toy. So what is it? Who is right? So you see, this thing is possible to become both a pen and a chew toy. So now the big question, does the pen come from you or does the pen come from the pen? What is right? It always comes from you, because would this pen by itself, basically a pen, the dog would take this pen and would write a letter to his dog girlfriend, right? So that means it comes from you. This is the knowledge, this is the concept of emptiness. Everything in this world, guys, is empty. Even, and now here we go, even the right side of the chart, it's empty. Yes, that's the big secret. It's empty. It's your own perception based on your own emotions, biases, and personality traits. It's your own perception. Let's suppose we open the chart and all of us, we have a look on it. Half of the people this afternoon would say, that's long. The other half would say, no, that's short. That's the reason why we can make trades. Would we have all the same perception on the right side of the chart? We would do all of us the same, long or short. But in that case, we couldn't trade. Because you only can make a trade if you have a seller and a buyer. And you can only buy something if you have another one who wants to sell. That's the reason why we're talking about this kind of perception. Once you have acknowledged this, the thing with the pen, guys, you can put a trading plan in place that takes these factors into account with the hope of mitigating any effect that they might have on your decision making. You need to understand the thing with the pen. So how can you reduce fear in trading? So maybe you are scared about trading. So maybe you lost 3, 4, 5 trades in a row. And now the 5th or the 6th signal comes up. And now you feel scared about that. Oh, Jesus, I had lost so much money already. Now you feel fear. Why? You're on the right side of the chart. You lost 5 times in a row. And now the 6th signal comes up. And now you feel fear. But now, here we go. Fear prevents you from making trades. Even you have a great signal based on your rules because you lost 3, 4, 5 times in a row. And to counter this, you could reduce your risk by 1 trade. Remember your own penguin factor, you know? The solution might to cut your risk money down to a level where you are not longer influenced by fear. And this is the only solution. By doing this, you can follow your rules without fear. So what is the penguin factor? So the penguin factor is choose an amount, not the percents. It doesn't matter if you use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. It doesn't matter. It matters how much money is beyond this percent number. And think about, there are very interesting strategies, but this is a kind of personal coaching, how you can work with your penguin factor. And this is, believe me, the one and only solution, how you can work without fear in trading. Because if you feel too much fear, it prevents you from making trades. Even you have the most amazing signal ever, you wouldn't take it. And afterwards, if you look at the charts, because you didn't take this signal, maybe most of the times, this signal becomes the best trade ever. Who was not in? You. Why? You felt fear. That's the point. So you only can work in trading on a long run if you reduce the emotion of fear in trading. How does bias affect trading? So this kind of biases affect your trading because they can hinder your decision making during your time in the markets. So they might cloud your judgments and lead you to act on feel rather than reasoned, fundamental or technical analysis. So-called trading bias means that you could be more likely to trade an asset that you have had past success with, or to avoid an asset with which you have incurred a historic loss. So I want to tell you a secret from myself. I hate the DAX. To be honest, I hate the DAX, not the animal alive. I love animals, but you know the DAX, the German 30, the DAX. I hate this damned index. Why? I lost all my money with the DAX in the past, in my early stage of my trading career. I crashed 2 accounts with the DAX. I was not able to trade the DAX. Since that, it's 10 years ago, I hate trading the DAX. And it's a question, it's a kind of bias. It's a kind of my thinking, my experience with that kind of index. But in the last crash, I made a lot of money with the DAX because I had a strategy and my strategy worked. And I had really, really big profits in March, yes. But this is what bias means by affecting your trading. And if you want to become a successful trader, you should be aware. Here we go. Again, be aware of your conscious biases, as this can help you to overcome them and approach the markets with a more rational and calculated mindset. And this last sentence, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, is one of the biggest steps in trading. Put your mind on and not off. As long as you trade based on emotions, I need to tell you the absolutely damned truth. You will never become successful in trading and in life as well. There is no success around you as long as you act by emotions. If you want to become successful in trading, put your mind on and not off. Put it on. Be aware of your consciousness, that you really think what you do there, because it's your decision, your conscious decision on the right side of the chart, if you stick to the rules or not. Stop excusing. Stop finding excuses by it's raining, the sun is shining, it's too hot outside there, I cannot stick to my rules. Stop finding excuses. Oh, the market was too hot today. Oh, my kids were crying. Oh, my wife was yelling to me this morning. Guys, really? Really? Stop it. Put your mind on, not off. And be aware, the only one who is responsible for your trading success is you and me. We, not another one. It's a personal thing. So when you see, it's a kind of consciousness. It comes from us. Everything comes from me. Remind here the thing with the pen. Everything comes from me. Even my trading success. And if you want to overcome such kind of emotions, think. Be aware of your own thinking. It's a kind, be watchful every second of your day. So how to avoid emotional trading? Understanding and being able to manage your trading emotions is also important for successful trading. So let's talk about 2 traditional tips how you can avoid emotional trading. The first tip is being patient. Patience is integral to discipline. So it's crucial that you have patience with your positions. Acting on emotions like fear can lead you to miss out a profit by closing a position too early. and trust your analysis and remain patient and disciplined. Equally, when looking to enter a trade, it is important to be patient and wait for the opportune moments rather than just jumping into a trade right here and there and then and there. Patient. And I I picked up this picture on purpose. You know what? I used to meditate almost every day for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 40 minutes. Really. And since I meditate, and today it's a part of my daily routine, most of the times every day around 5 p.m., 5 or 6 p.m., I take my meditation for 40 minutes to come down and to focus. It's not put off your mind, it's put on. Meditation means focusing what you really want. Be aware of your consciousness. This is the real improvement for your trading. The second piece of advice is to take a break after a loss or drawdown phase. Sometimes after a big loss or drawdown phase, the best thing you can do is walk away from your trading account. Close it, stop trading, take away time for a short while to gather your thoughts and compose yourself. This is so much better than rushing into another trade in an attempt to regain some of your losses. You see, again, the hourly glass. Again, time is ticking. Time is ticking. It's your lifetime, guys. Take a break. If you had a loss, if you have a second loss or third loss, you cannot think anymore. Clear, rational. It's not possible because you are too influenced by that losses. Close the PC, close the screens, go away, take a walk, take your kiddies, look in the eyes of your lovely wife, or whatever. Take a break. Distance. And then this one. Take a kind of meditation. Come down to yourself. And to be honest, that's a kind of spirituality. And this is a big part of trading success. Most of people underestimate this point, that the kind of awareness, the kind of perception, everything comes from me, is a big part of spirituality. So this is the point why I teach trading and spirituality, because it belongs together. And then you become successful in trader. The best traders are those that take their losses and use them as learning opportunities. So either you win or you learn, but you never will lose. Learn or win. They will typically take a few minutes to themselves before going back to their platform. I used to do that so. Using this time to assess what went wrong for that particular trade in the hope that they might avoid making the same mistake in the future. Awareness, being watchful. In doing so, they keep emotions like pride or fear in check by letting themselves cool off before approaching the next trade with a clear head and sound judgment. Patience. Again, try it. Really, try it. Let's make a short conclusion, guys. Our trading psychology has a huge impact on our trading, if you want or if you don't. Innate human characteristics like biases and emotions play a pivotal role in trading psychology. Acknowledging these biases and emotions is the first step to improve your trading psychology. follow your trading plan and avoid emotional trading by doing a trading education. And believe me, I do this since 16 years right now. And my biggest improvement comes the last 3 years when my own mentor taught me this one: meditation, awareness, use your mind on the right side of the chart. And this, guys, in my private opinion, this is the big secret in trading. And with that, we can reduce this number of losing accounts. I don't want to leave you behind. Therefore, this invitation is for you. Join our exclusive Trading Spotlight community after the webinar when you most need it. Talk us, ask us, discuss trading strategies, use register with Traders Yard, tradersyard.com, and join the Trading Spotlight group, Traders Yard Group 312. I hope we will see each other there. On Friday, my congenius partner Jens Klatt will talk about institutional traders and how they're managing their risk. What is the value at risk and how they calculate their value risk. Friday 15th of May, same time, same spot. If you have any questions, visit us at admiralmarkets.com by mail, YouTube, or Facebook. Even this video you will find on Facebook, on YouTube, I guess at the weekend latest. And yes, if you have any questions, ask. And this is my hope, guys. Really, let's become successful together. We can do it. With this in our mind, I wish you a wonderful afternoon, a rest of the week, and never forget, use your mind. See you. Bye-bye.